I know it's real late, but we're actually going live now. Hopefully, you get the notification like you did for this last one that didn't go up, but we up live. You see what it says? It says live with old school and old school ears. Here with me.
Hey, hey, hey. It's just 12:12.
12:12 if you're in New York, it's 1:12. If you're on the east or west coast,
It's 2:12. 1:12, right?
no,
2:12.
it's 2 hours behind.
Oh,
So it's like 10 o'clock, 10:12.
okay.
So hopefully everybody's weekend's been not too hectic one. I guess it's a 3 day weekend, so it continues on. I guess today, cause you figure it's already 12 a.m.
It's Monday.
Monday. Hopefully, you got past loved ones. You get to
Get a chance to go sit and rap with them a while.
right
Give them a little
update
more,
on what
more
you got going
love, more
on.
love and fresh flowers.
Right.
Talk to them and tell them how your life is going.
Very true.
You dig? And let them know how much you miss them.
Right.
You know, because I know I miss mine
Hmm.
quite a bit.
Right.
How y'all doing, brothers and sisters?
Hopefully you could come in and share what you need to share in the
Come in and
chat.
stay in.
Hmm. We are actually live.
That's right, Lee. Share what they need to share.
Right. Life is an eventful one. It seems like something happens every day. You know. Just so let me see. The other night ago, I'm riding. I'm hearing two engines like roaring like real hard, but I had a green light, and someone was telling me, you know what? You hear them engines roaring like that. Don't go through that.
Right?
Yeah, don't go through that light. And soon as I looked, and it's like 1 in the morning.
They ran.
They ran a light. It's two Benzes and a Infinity flying. They didn't have no intentions of stopping. I'm like, man,
Could have ran a child
right?
or anybody.
Anybody that was out there. But it's crazy.
Yeah, it is. People ain't got no sense.
Hmm.
I wonder his family could I.
Yeah.
Should I
Yeah.
give
I think that's him clicking in. Hey, and I appreciate the thumbs up. And that's always appreciated. Like I said, my bad. Life gets to catching up with you, and you ended up, doing something different. But we live now, so
Yeah, so come on in if you can.
right.
You know? And
What's going on, Paul? That's my
hey,
Xbox
boss,
partner.
we on.
I'm glad that you was able to
We
chime
did.
in.
We on. Reach at my house. We on.
I'm trying to think. What time is it over there in Romania right now? Because right here in the States, it is a little bit after
Okay.
12 a.m.
So
So I know it should probably be somewhere,
okay.
maybe in the, if I'm not
Later.
mistaken, the afternoon time or somewhere around there.
They said they text
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Okay. Paul said it's 8 in the morning. He said struggling with coffee with this
Where's
coffee.
that at? Where's he at?
He's in Romania.
Oh yeah, over there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
he's pretty cool. We don't have various conversations. He's a good guy.
Romanian.
Hmm.
Oh man.
I still want to. He was telling me about some Romanian dishes that they have. It's pretty good.
That you can. It's good for you.
Yeah,
Too. Yeah.
just thinking about checking that out.
Right on. Right on. Anything healthy and good
Right,
is always good.
always good.
You know. Instead of going claiming you done been from here to Maine. Big man was talking about that the other day. Frisco to Maine.
Yeah, he said you got to try the cabbage rolls. Yeah, I like cabbage, so that's most definitely on a list of
It looks
looking
just
it
like
up.
my daddy's car, Rick.
Oh, that caddy.
Same year. Yeah. Oh yeah, you like cabbage rolls
Yeah,
too?
yeah.
They're very good. Good for you too.
Yeah.
Very good.
Hmm. I think
Cabbage rolls.
I think after we get off, I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna see
How
how it's
you make them?
prepared. He said, "What are we talking about?" Well, since we came on unprompted, I was figuring whatever you want to make the topic, we'll venture off into it and we can speak on it. If you got any suggestions, hey, go ahead and say
Miss
it.
Elise, she in there?
Nah, she's not in there. Like I said, I should have made a fresh post, but it was easier just to
Pop right in.
pop this one and see if it would.
They might come on here.
Yeah, it's like sometimes like when we be feeling like we're gonna go off, then they start coming in.
Sure.
Then they notice that, oh, I see the icon that they're actually live. Let me see if tune in and see what's going on.
Yeah, well, we had some warmer weather today
Yes,
up here
we did.
in this state. I hope y'all's weather is good wherever you at. You know.
Okay, so we was talking about school shootings a few nights ago. It happened again. Yes, it did. Hold on a second, y'all. For a second.
Oh.
Yeah, the what's it down in Texas? The guy that
Young boy.
when it's but the narrative that they're painting, oh, he was poor and all this. No, you had a pickup truck that cost like 70,000.
Yeah,
You had like
new truck, didn't he?
$5,000 worth of heavy artillery.
Yeah,
I mean,
he had a 75 rounds of bullets.
yeah, I mean, where'd you get this money from? I mean, and you were a high school dropout. Come on, where did this money come from? I want to know that.
What kind of folks
Tell that
did he
story,
have?
right? Then staying with your grandmother, then you shoot your
her.
grandmother in the face. I don't know if she made it or not. I know they said she was in critical or something like that.
Yeah, she's still alive. The preacher was talking
Okay,
about that.
Paul said, bro, if you can get your hands on guns, you're not poor. Most definitely. Especially the caliber of weapons that he had.
He had.
Not just anybody, runs across that.
They said he had over 150 rounds, man.
And then they say goes, not his school, goes to a different school to do this. Not the school that they said he was getting taunted and bullied. You go to a different school. I've never heard of that.
Took it out on innocent
Yeah.
little ones.
It's usually if the people that was causing you drama, you take it up with them, not with some just random stranger.
Who's been bothering.
Right.
If that's the case.
If that's the case. But they just want to, okay, see, this was an excuse for us to implement more laws to, take away, make laws so law-abiding citizens can't have artillery. Criminals are always going to be able to get their hands on it one way or another. And, it's so many things in place where they monitor people. Okay, so...
He was just evil.
Yeah.
He was evil. He was wicked. The preacher mentioned that today.
But I want to say, who's the driving force behind him? It got to be somebody.
The devil.
But I'm saying the one that's incarnated in human skin. That's okay. You can get these weapons, or And matter of fact, they said law enforcement were able to go in and get their kids out, but when the parents showed up, they couldn't go in. No, it's a closed scene. You can't come in
here.
here.
Is that what they're making a big thing out of now? Right. They couldn't get to them.
Right, but they could get to their kids.
Ain't that something?
So basically, it's like, he's not done carrying out, this madness.
The assassination.
Right. To make this a big story, to have it on all news channels throughout the world, not just locally in that little town,
Right.
throughout the world, throughout different various cities and states and things like that.
It was
So
ugly, man.
people needed to start, really evaluating this. To me, that's why they call them news stories. They're stories. They're drafted. You're not getting the total truth from them. They say, "Oh, we get both sides." Nah, the story is a narrative that goes a certain way to
Exactly.
to shape certain things to transpire afterwards.
That's right. That's right. False information.
Right. Well, see, we interviewed this guy on TV. He looks just like you. You should agree with him. He shares your same skin color. What does that mean?
And not only that, how many are they gonna have before they get a hold of this kind of shit?
Right.
Columbine, you remember?
Mm-hmm.
It's every 8 months to another year, a food uncut loose
Mm-hmm.
where they can't, you know, monitor somebody that don't need to have no weapons in their
Right.
hands or in their presence.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's almost like they get ready for this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like they can't stop the shit.
Hmm.
And it's sad, man. It's sad. What the fuck is he now? They want to up it to, you can't buy a gun until you're 21.
Right. And then I heard in like if you live in like New York or something, it's an 18-month wait. I'm like 18 months to wait?
To buy a weapon?
Yeah. They gotta run an 18-month check on you. I'm like, if that's true, woo.
Oh, even if you are 50, 60 years
Yeah,
old.
everybody, 18 months. And if anybody's from out of New York or New Jersey or anywhere on the East Coast, tell me if I'm wrong. But that's what I done heard from someone that, is from out that way.
Yeah, right. That's going to really, really slow it down.
Right.
That don't sound right. That goes to show you money can get anything.
That's true. Very true.
A lot of things.
But like I always say, usually, if it's not really jumping after 15 minutes, I usually go out. We ain't made it to the 15-minute marker, but, I'm glad you suggested that particular topic, Paul. People need to look at it from that particular aspect. Matter of fact, research. Keep researching all the little things that they do actually say, oh, this happened or that happened. Start going in those directions that they're trying to point you towards. And like, well, why aren't you mentioning this? Why are you leaving this particular part out?
Right.
And if you can't answer that, that means, oh, that's steering away from the narrative. We don't want you to look in that direction. No, I want to look in all directions that are viable to me,
That's
available
right.
to me.
Want the real information.
Right.
And the right information. Just like we want information. When we talk to you people, we don't try to shortchange you.
Right. And if I don't know, I'm gonna honestly say I do not know.
Right.
Hopefully
right.
someone could come back with the information
Right.
that we don't have at the particular moment.
Exactly. Don't nobody know everything.
Right. Now Paul said, open your eyes, think with your brain, drain the media, and assimilate with your soul. Most definitely. What resonates from your soul? When it's like that, the spider senses, your intuition, when it's telling you like something ain't right, don't just disregard it. Oh no, they said this on the news, or they told me, that can't possibly happen. No, your soul will tell you like, no, something ain't right.
That's right.
I
Your
got
conscience.
Yeah.
If you got any kind of common sense at all,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, conscience gonna work.
Paul said, I'm a wordsmith, I know. Even your parents lie to you about Santa Claus, so be aware. Yeah. Santa Claus bring you all the presents. And then, but I have to say, after a while, I mean, well, it's just like anything. After a while, it's mama and daddy or grandpappy or whoever that's actually bringing the gifts. Like, yeah, my dad worked overtime. He's the one that's
He's
providing all
Santa
that.
Claus.
Right.
You know?
But I understand when you're little, yeah, Santa Claus brought that.
Right.
Came down the chimney and ate the cookies.
You're right. You better go to bed before you skip the house.
Right.
So, or he might spit stuff in your eye.
Mm-hmm.
Tobacco. You better be good.
Hmm.
How about that, too?
Yeah, that's what it seems like a lot of people are lacking. They're lacking using their common sense nowadays. I'll just take their word for it. Nah, you could end up in a world of hurt doing that.
That's right. You know,
Right.
you're right, bro.
Hmm.
He ain't got no work.
Right.
You know?
And then when the people ain't got work, they revolt.
That's right.
We need something to do. We need to feed our families.
That's right.
All this. Oh, we got to close this down because we just got to be safe about this particular virus that's going on. And
New trouble will start.
all right. Who's that in my gated community? They're not familiar. What's this? They're not coming through the chimney. They're coming through the door with some a piece of steel in their hands.
Yeah. Some objects.
Right.
Unidentified.
Right. We know you've been hoarding our pensions wrongfully in here, in this big old mansion. Come on.
That's right.
Give it up.
Give it up. Yes, sir. That's real.
But with that being said, 17 minutes in, I think we done spoke a little mouthful.
nobody been in there
Ain't
yet?
nobody been in except, Paul and whoever else is out there lurking out and really saying nothing. Paul said, "How are you guys?" We're doing good. Like I said, the weather's been good.
Thank you, Lord.
Got to pull out some nice vehicles and ride. The
Yeah.
temperatures done got a little right to be able to do
Gotta
that.
Move around.
Yeah,
Thank the Lord for being alive.
that too.
And healthy
Healthy,
and well.
well,
Amen.
and keeping away from any type of negativity that wants to,
Try
rear its
to pull you
ugly
down and
head.
make you unhealthy.
Right. Because that's another part too. A lot of people think, oh, it's the way I eat. No, it's the type of people you keep around you.
Right. Your company
Right.
make you not well.
He said, "I'm so damn jealous. Here is rainy as hell." Yeah, we've been having a little bit of rain
That's
too.
You need the rain, bro.
Huh.
It'll clear up.
Huh.
Thank the Lord you're getting some water.
Yeah.
Some people don't even get no water.
All
You
right.
know, I watch Channel 2 once in a while, the Nova Channel. The sisters and brothers over in Africa, sometimes they don't get no rain for a long time.
Hmm.
You dig?
Yeah.
So don't worry about it, my man. Enjoy the rain. You need the rain, you know what I mean? So you can have the good produce
Hmm.
and the good vegetables.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. You know, keep your environment right.
Hmm.
You dig?
Yeah.
Keep the air clean. So it'll be all right. It's gonna rain when the Lord bring it to you. We had a whole lot, didn't we?
Yeah, we did have a whole lot.
You know, tore up some people's homes.
Mm-hmm.
We had so much. So be
Oh, he
careful.
said, true that, but you are talking about cruising drop tops in the sun. I'm wearing a hoodie in the rain going to work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
Don't
true.
worry about it. You'll be blessed
Huh.
one day. Just keep going to work,
Hmm.
and the good King will send you something.
Hmm.
You know, if you want a drop top, you'll get you one.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep on working. You dig?
Working till it works out in your favor.
That's right. You know, and wear your hoodie.
Hmm.
When you roll your drop top,
Hmm.
or just a full top. It ain't gotta be a drop top.
True, or revel in some of the other pleasures. Maybe you could get a nice friend that'll pull back your hoodie.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
And cast some rainy showers down
That's
where it
right.
needs to be.
That's
Shoot.
right. some wetness.
Wetness.
Yeah, just bring your keep your umbrella with you
All right. Yeah, keep your umbrella.
and a good hat.
Especially if you ain't known her too long.
Yeah,
Shoot.
it's gonna be all right.
I'm down, but I ain't got any protection. Oh, I can't go without my raincoat. I
Right,
need it.
and the boots.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
I ain't into getting muddy.
right. The galoshes.
That being said, 20 minutes in, hey, Paul, I'm glad that you done came in. Maybe a little bit later, I might jump on the Xbox thing and get to handling some people in the watchdog streets. But
Yeah, got it.
yeah, he be gaming with me on the game I be playing. But he said, I'm
Yeah,
dreaming of cars with a topless, big-breasted lady chauffeur.
that's right.
Yeah.
Right.
While she's piloting it in the vehicle, you could be admiring the scenery of the two mounds in front of her.
That's right.
Maybe give her some tongue lashes. Take this. Take that.
Enjoy that.
Right.
Enjoy this.
He said, take care, guys. Be safe, be happy, be blessed. See you later. Most definitely, Paul.
You too, bro.
And with
God
that,
bless.
we up out of here.
We gone, Rick.
Yup, catch the replay. You hear
Peace and
everything.
love. Happy holiday. And God bless.
Right. Peace.